We hear about them all the time. The market's up today, or the Dow took a dive. But what are these mysterious financial markets anyway? Simply put, financial markets are where buyers and sellers come together to trade financial assets. Think of it like a giant flea market, but instead of old lamps and vintage clothes, folks are trading stocks, bonds, currencies, and other investments. These markets are the beating heart of our economy, folks. They connect people who have money, investors, with those who need it, businesses, governments. This flow of money keeps businesses running, creates jobs, and helps grow our economy. Without financial markets, getting money where it needs to be would be tougher than a $2 steak. So next time you hear about the stock market going up or down, remember it's not just about numbers on a screen. It's about the flow of money that impacts us all. Now let's break down the different types of financial markets because not all markets are created equal. First up, we got the stock market, the rock star of the financial world. This is where companies raise money by selling small pieces of ownership called stocks. Buy a stock, become a part owner, and share in the company's profits or losses. Next, we have the bond market, a bit more laid back than the stock market. Here, governments and companies borrow money from investors by issuing bonds. Think of it like an IOU. You lend money, they promise to pay you back with interest. Then there's the money market, a place for short-term borrowing and lending. This is where banks and governments go to manage their daily cash needs. It's like a giant checking account for big players. Finally, we have the foreign exchange market, a 24/7 global marketplace where currencies are traded. Ever traveled abroad and exchanged your dollars for euros? You participated in the forex market. Each of these markets plays a crucial role in the global economy, connecting borrowers and lenders and keeping the money flowing. Now that you know the playing field, let's meet the key players in the financial markets. First up, we have the investors, the folks putting their hard-earned money to work. They can be individuals like you and me, big investment firms, or even governments. Then there are brokers, the middlemen who connect buyers and sellers. Think of them as financial matchmakers, helping investors buy and sell their stocks, bonds, and other assets. Next, we have financial institutions like banks, insurance companies, and investment funds. These big players manage large pools of money and play a major role in providing loans, managing investments, and keeping the financial system stable. And last but not least, we have the regulators, the referees of the financial world. They set the rules, enforce fair play, and protect investors from fraud and manipulation. It's a complex ecosystem, but understanding the roles of these key players is essential to navigating the financial markets successfully. Let's bring these financial markets down to earth with some real-world examples. Imagine you want to buy a new house but don't have all the cash up front. You go to a bank, a financial institution, to get a mortgage. The bank gets the money to lend you from other people's deposits and by issuing bonds in the bond market. Or say you want to invest in your favorite company, hoping to share in their success. You can buy their stock on the stock market through a brokerage account. This gives you partial ownership of the company and a potential for profit if the company does well. Maybe you're planning a trip to Europe and need to exchange your dollars for euros. You head to a currency exchange or use your bank's online platform to exchange currencies, participating in the foreign exchange market. Even something as simple as using your debit card involves the money market. When you swipe your card, your bank uses the money market to settle the transaction with the merchant's bank. See? Financial markets are more than just abstract concepts. They're part of our everyday lives, whether we realize it or not.